Belize means high adventure, even if you only have 7 hours of port time. We took a recommended local private tour and got a lot more than we bargained for.
Almost halfway, come on.
What?
Almost halfway?
Our review coming up. But first, port basics. Belize is just south of the Mexican border facing the Caribbean Sea. It's a small country whose claim to fame is the Belize Barrier Reef, the second largest barrier reef in the world, and heaven for ocean enthusiasts, with diving and snorkeling aplenty, along with family-friendly options like Shark Ray Alley and Holchan Marine Reserve. The other essential aspect of Belize is the ancient Maya, whose influence extended throughout southern Mexico, all of Belize and Guatemala, and parts of western Honduras and El Salvador. Big. You have 1. Ancient ruins, such as Altun Ha, and 2. An extensive network of rivers and caves which was believed a sacred entrance to the underworld, which they called Xibalba. So tubing is high on the activities list, with lots of options available. But as far as the city you dock at, that's where the action isn't. Let's face it, there isn't much to do in Belize City itself, and DIY is a bit limited as an option. There's no rideshare here, and the local buses are too slow and don't have a fixed schedule. And while there are a few car rental places close to the port, you can't do everything on your own. Sure, you can drive to the Mayan ruins or visit the Belize Zoo. Beaches, not so much nearby. And you can't just drive to a cave and go tubing on your own, as they are protected archaeological reserves. You need a licensed tour guide to take you. Reef exploring, like Shark Ray Alley, likewise needs a guide since you need a boat to get there. Duh. Needless to say, both activities will require advanced booking, preferably way in advance. All this pointed towards getting a tour, and this one for a tubing and ruins exploration came highly recommended on Viator. Pretty decent price per person for an all-day excursion with lunch provided. Private for our group of 4, and local. But first, getting to the dock was actually the tough part. We docked offshore and had to tender in. In fact, we had to dock way offshore. Actually, I couldn't see the shore much at all. It's somewhere out there. Since everybody wanted to hustle out to meet their tours, we got some relief from the usual smaller lifeboat tenders in favor of the local version.
Lower deck, please.
Lower deck? Got it.
To the lower deck, please.
So these local shuttles are high capacity, so that's the good thing. Bad thing is, it's almost a 2-mile ride.
Welcome aboard!
But saddle up. The ride took close to 20 minutes, one of the longest I experienced on a tender. The dock itself is smallish, squeezed into a corner facing town. Handicap assistance on board, of course. It's a long building housing all the souvenir shops facing Terminals 1 through 4. Terminal 1 is for the tender, which goes back and forth all day. Excursion guides, I assume the official ship ones, direct passengers to meet the bus. There's a handy pool right at the terminal, with bar and loungers, surrounded of course by shopping. And ample benches outside, a thoughtful touch, especially in the shade. Terminals 2 through 4 are left and just next door, handling all the boat-based tours. Through the souvenir mall is the path to meet the tour buses. Everybody lines up inside the shopping hallway, as the bus meeting spot is through a narrow alley. Makes the boarding process kind of slow going. Bathrooms are pretty decent, clean, nothing splashy. ATMs are available that dispense the local currency, the Belize dollar, but USD is accepted. Just be sure to have a good collection of small bills, 1s, 5s, 10s, and 20s, and that the bills are in good physical shape, like crispy, fairly new with no tears, tape, or writing on them. And you may well get change in Belize dollars. They have a very simple and fixed exchange rate, 2 Belize dollars to 1 US dollar. If the souvenir costs $20, it's always a good idea to ask, Belizean or US? Many businesses also accept credit cards, of course, but they often add a surcharge. Since our tour was independent, we needed to walk all the way out of the complex, but from the tender dock to here took only about 10 minutes. Our guides are right outside.
Hello.
Hello.
Nice.
Hey.
Well, I wish you all the best. Eric will be your guide, young lady.
Thank you.
Oh, you're so beautiful, handsome. How you doing?
Thank you.
Oh, I can see.
It was a 5-minute walk to the car at an adjacent parking lot. Independent operators really have to keep clear of the terminal complex. Notice how a terminal lot looks empty?
Well, welcome to hot and sunny Belize. everybody.
It was going to be about an hour to our destination, but Eric made it fun.
On the way out, you do a time lapse. The road is windy, so it looks awesome.
And he was right. I'm liking this tour so far, even with the occasional sudden rainstorm. For the tube experience, Nohoch Che'en Reserve was the first stop, about an hour southwest of Belize City.
Make that guy famous.
Make him famous? Okay.
Yeah. He's a big guy here. Well, we're here. Anybody use the restroom?
Of course, we need to change
Right
too.
behind the
I think.
trees.
There you go.
The building behind the trees. Left for guys, because ladies are always right.
Okay, so we change and leave our bags here, right? We just
Correct.
take when we need.
For 45 minutes. Wow.
45
Through the
minutes, how
jungle!
much?
But if we see a jaguar, we might get there faster.
You can pay extra to have your tubes carried, which is really helpful and frankly, worth a few extra bucks.
Wait, how much is it to pay them to carry mine? $5? Okay. I'll pay $5. You guys carry yourself.
Water shoes are for rent, and yeah, you'll need them, as you'll see in a sec. Handy plastic pouches for your cell phone are also a plus, if not another necessity. All these extras started to make sense as we started to see the clouds darken and the thunder rumble in the distance. We enter the valley with the thunder and lightning. Yeah. Here's where those shoes come in. The hike is rocky.
If you need a rope, then keep going with the rope. No problem.
Wet, like strong currents and wet rocks wet.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's towing me.
What you do whenever you're walking,
On the water.
yeah, in the water here,
Yeah.
and somebody in front of you is going slow. You're not gonna do that.
And muddy. But you're in the rainforest.
Nice water paint. Different colors.
Oh. And that's just from the sediment, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So you can take over it.
Go.
One line. There you go, see?
And then the rain portion of the forest made itself known in a big way. Oh. You know, after getting completely wet, you stop being wet anymore. Make sense? This bag's already coming in handy, and not even in the river yet. It was just warm enough to make it actually pleasant. After about 30 minutes of hiking, we were ready to hit the underworld.
I'm splashing myself, wow.
Tubes are strung together and led by the guide.
Okay, I'm too old for this. I think you turn around. Somebody.
Here, here. You have to put, let him help. You gotta put your legs in between that. And the underworld was surprisingly busy that day. Whoa! That's one of the demons! And these limestone caves come with lots of surprises. And it's long, taking another 30 minutes or so to sail down to the other side. Yeah?
You're the ones who book with the cruise ship. They pay double and they do less. Yep. And they carry your own too. Did I mention that? Successfully survived the journey through the Mayan hell.
But once on the other side, we continued down a lazy river. Lazy and quiet, with some mild current. Still, relaxing as that was, food was needed ASAP, which wound up being another surprise. By the way, if you're enjoying and getting good info from this video so far, help us out by hitting that like button and share with your shipmates. And consider subscribing to have easier access to our growing weekly port reports, ship tours, and tips to aid the independent cruiser. Lunch was at the reserve site, so we frankly had low expectations.
It's a very beautiful setting, and you could see that, you know, it's raining right now. And after that very fun cave tubing experience, you're definitely gonna be hungry. So this is actually great.
So this is the local beer over here. It's actually the only beer in the country. Oh, it's actually good. Because like the maltiness, sweetness tastes pretty similar like Modelo, but it's more, I don't know. It's very fresh, very refreshing, especially in this warm weather.
Is it high in alcohol content?
Let's see.
How old are you now, boy?
21.
4.8%. Okay, not bad.
Belize national or traditional food. So you see the rice and beans, and they cook the rice first with the coconut milk or coconut water, and then they add the beans that actually already pre-cooked. You got a stewed chicken. This is the sauce from the stewed chicken and coleslaw. So what happened is this is a pretty plain, means that they don't put any chili on it. Okay, so it's not spicy. This one looks a little bit more on the drier side, so that's probably more like a basmati style. It's nice. I like the rice. The sauce is actually for the rice, so I'm gonna put this a little bit on the rice. It really is like picking up a notch. Oh my god. No wonder the boys are pouring it. Ooh, look at this chicken. It is so soft off the bone. Like literally, I barely touched this. Okay, not even put too much pressure. Oh my goodness, it was delicious. Gonna be honest, have a little bit lower hope when it comes to kind of cafeteria style meal, right? Yeah. Especially when you go on a tour group. But this actually is really good and delicious. So that's one. Next, I'm gonna try. This is the local chili spices. They call it spices, but it's a little bit more like, I would say, spicy pickle.
Yeah. Spicy right away.
Oh, very spicy. So habanero, and you see those green and onions. So very spicy. Come with warning here. So I would just get a little bit and put it here because, my nephew is much better with the spicy. And if he said it's spicy, I better watch out. It is spicy. Oh my goodness. It is spicy. How about this one? It's the local chili sauce. Sour. A little bit like Tabasco, but not that bad. I would say it's more like lemony than vinegary. This is good. I like this one better than that one. The other one is a little bit too spicy for my taste. But, ooh, delicious.
The next essential destination was the Mayan temple site of Altun Ha, about an hour and a half north. This was a major ceremonial center and a vital trading post for the Maya and one of Belize's most important sites. Eric walked us through the small museum and provided fascinating narratives.
The largest piece of jade that was carved by the Mayans ever to be found, at approximately 9 3/4 pounds. They found it when they were conducting an excavation, and this collapsed, and there they found the remains of a ruler with the jade on his right forearm. As I mentioned, the largest piece of jade that was carved by the Mayans ever to be found. And that's what Altun Ha is famous for.
The site itself can be done on your own via rent-a-car, but a guided tour is a much richer experience to get proper context.
Take a closer look at the Mayan person. Does she look a little bit Asian to you?
Yes.
So, when we put a picture of all the people from the Americas that are native next to each other, somewhere or the other, they all look a bit similar. Yeah, well, yeah, as you say, Asian.
We just didn't expect mosquitoes central.
Yeah, we're gonna keep moving because the mosquitoes will help you move. We're gonna make it to the other one from this way.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Pete.
These structures cannot be fully excavated, as the structure depends on this dirt that's on it now.
Oh, to stay on
So yeah, if you excavate it, possibly collapse.
Yeah.
From the front, we've had accidents, plus the deterioration of the structure. So archaeologists made a stairs on the side to go up.
Yeah.
What makes this tough is that the mosquitoes are eating you alive up here. I mean, you climb up these stairs and you're highly motivated to keep moving because of the mosquitoes. It's a cool sight though. It really is.
Well, the mosquitoes rushed us out of the ruins today.
It was pretty much another hour back to port, and traffic was not on our side, thanks to road construction.
The city, the traffic really determines how you move.
Exactly.
You might be in trouble because rush hour some places are crazy.
So it was another close to the deadline nail-biter. But Eric was a pro. He does this a lot. Turns out we got the last boat back. You can tell by the virtually empty dock, except for the crew. The tour was rushed a bit by necessity, lots of driving on this one between points, but Eric's humor and professionalism made this an unforgettable day. We do this tour again, for sure. Oh, I got that, Eric! For more information on the ports we cover, check out our website at portlowdown.com. Okay, there'll be a Jaguar somewhere. And we always love your comments. Keep them coming, and we'll see you on the next cruise.